Listen for the words unusual and enchanted.
What happened to the city?
I don't know what you're talking about, Becky. It's another great day here in Chucktopia.
I'm not just king of the sandwiches. I'm the king of the world. Right.
Oh no, what have I done?
We're kind of starting right in the middle of the story here. Do you mind if I bring everyone up to speed?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. Becky was frustrated that her obligations as Word Girl made her miss her own birthday party, so she wished on her birthday cake that Word Girl never existed, and poof, the wish came true, and she was just Becky Botsford, a normal girl.
Mom, Dad, what did you put in that cake?
Flour, eggs, butter.
And there was that big energy monster power surge that happened while it was in the oven.
Oh, that's right. That was very unusual.
Warning, if electrified, cake may become enchanted. Good one, gang. Real funny birthday surprise. Getting Chuck to pretend he's the king of the city. The whole enchanted cake thing. For a second there, I actually believed it.
Is Chuck the awesome sandwich-making king still here? Aw, I missed him.
Joke's over, TJ, but nice try. And his name isn't Chuck the awesome sandwich-making king. Everybody knows it's Chuck the evil sandwich-making guy. Right, Mom and Dad?
What's wrong with you, Becky?
Wait, this really isn't a joke?
You know this is Chucktopia, the land of many sandwiches. And Chuck is king.
Come on, Bob. Well, we've got to figure out what's going on. I gotta run. I forgot about my...
Sandwich making class?
What? Sure, sandwich making class. Later! This is really strange, Bob. When I made my wish to not be Word Girl anymore, I didn't think other things would change too. That enchanted cake has some strange magical powers. Hey, that's where the jewelry store should be. And those statues of Chuck aren't normally there. That's very unusual. Oh, you don't know what unusual means? Well, when something is different than it normally is, we say it's unusual. Like that store over there. Every time we've looked at it before, it's been a jewelry store, right? But suddenly it changed into a sandwich shop. That's unusual. If something is usually one way, but then it changes and becomes not usual, we say it's unusual.
Attention, citizens of Chucktopia. It is time for sandwich talk. Everyone must use sandwich words starting now.
Got it. That hat is so pickle.
Why, thank you. I bought it salami days ago. What is going on? They're using words the wrong way. I can't stand it. And I just mayonnaise your coat. How much did it cost?
It was a bargain at mustard dollars and ketchupy ketchup cents.
That's just not right. Pickle doesn't mean good, and salami isn't a number. This is wrong. You're all wrong. You can't disobey King Chuck's orders.
That's the police. Now you're in trouble. Sheriff Butcher is going to take you to jail.
Okay, this is silly. The butcher isn't a police officer. He's a criminal.
You're the criminal, little girl, and you're under arrest.
The butcher!
See the badge? That's Sheriff Butcher to you, kid.
Thank you very mustard for showing up so quickly, Sheriff Butcher.
Don't worry, sir. Just doing my job. You're under arrest for distributing the peace.
Don't you mean disturbing the peace?
And you're in trouble for correcting people's grammar and choice of words. In Chucktopia, we talk the way King Chuck tells us to. Now let's go.
Let's let Word Girl handle this one. Word up! Oh, right. So how are we supposed to fight the butcher?
Sheriff Butcher to King Chuck. I'm bringing in 2 troublemakers. Let's go.
We'll never see them again. Thank you, Sheriff Butcher.
You're a real pastrami police officer.
Who dares break the rules of Chuck, the awesome sandwich-making king?
Excuse me, king, Chuck, but I don't know all of your rules. You see, we're new in town and...
Rule number 1. When it's time to use sandwich words, we use sandwich words.
Isn't that kind of silly?
Hey, it's not silly.
Number 2. All the stores must be sandwich stores.
But what about the jewelry store and the furniture store? I mean...
Hey, quit asking all those questions.
Rule number 3, and this is a big one. Everyone must eat nothing but sandwiches, except for your birthday, when you're allowed to eat cake.
How did you ever become the king of the city in the first place?
Hey,
I will indulge her. You see, I started out as a mediocre villain, but there was no superhero to stop me, and I started to get better and better. And I took over. Yeah, I love no superheroes. Yeah. There's the sandwich bell. Sandwich time. It's nice to be king.
man, it's like this sandwich cast a magical spell on me. Cannot look away.
I'm so captivated by the sandwich, I probably wouldn't have noticed if the girl and her monkey ran away.
Good sandwich.
This getaway sure would be easier with superpowers. Well, how was I supposed to know the whole world would be different after my wish? Let's hide in here.
Becky! There you are.
Dad, what are you doing here?
I'm eating a sandwich, of course. It's the only thing I ever eat. Every day. The same thing.
Here's your sandwich, just like always.
Dr. Two Brains?
Doctor? Oh, I used to be a doctor, but that was a long time ago. Now I'm the sub-junior assistant manager of Chuck's sandwich shop. Well, when Chuck became the king of Chucktopia, he told me I had to hang up my lab coat and work here instead. It's a real drag. If only I had a piece of enchanted birthday cake. I'd wish for things to be different.
Yeah, enchanted birthday cake? Well, that's what got me into this mess and made the world all mixed up. You see, today is my birthday, and I was so...
Do you mind if we skip to the end? We already went over this.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
Thanks. 1 minute later...
So if I had known the cake was enchanted, I might not have made the wish in the first place.
You keep using the word enchanted. Does it have something to do with the flavor of the frosting?
No. No. If something is enchanted, that means it has strong magical powers or is under a spell. Enchanted can even describe someone who seems to be under a spell. For example, Bob seems enchanted by that sandwich.
Hey, if you still have that enchanted birthday cake, make another wish on it and get things back to normal.
We ate all the cake at the party.
Well, then I guess we're stuck here after all. What's that, Bob? You didn't eat your piece.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go find that enchanted cake and get things back to normal.
King Chuck, I found the girl and the monkey. Bring the crusher and we'll take care of them.
Uh-oh, Dad, we've got company.
Nobody disobeys King Chuck and gets away with it. Stop them, Butcher.
Pastrami attack!
Pastrami on the left.
Got it! Whoa!
All right, I'm through fooling around. Bratwurst bazooka!
There's no way around it! We're stuck!
Good thinking, Bob. Try to eat your way through it. Hurry, Bob.
What an unusual day!
Bob isn't chewing fast enough.
Now I've got you. Is that cheese?
Let the girl go, King Chuck. It's her birthday and she needs to make her wish.
Hey, Butcher, get him with one of your meat attacks. That cheese is gumming up the works.
I'm getting dizzy.
Dr. Two Brains?
Hey there, Becky.
I thought you worked at the sandwich shop. Where'd you get the blimp?
This? Oh, I build this stuff in my spare time. I hoped someday it would come in handy.
Good work, Captain Huggy Face.
Captain Huggy Face.
Let's go, Dad.
Going!
Thanks for the save.
You're welcome. Come here, King Chuck. Oh, I'm not finished with you yet.
Bob, cake, Dad, candle. Let's do this.
Whoa, what?
It's unusual, I know.
Here goes nothing. I wish that Word Girl existed and that everything would go back to the way it used to be. Mom, is Chuck the king of the city?
Oh, Becky, that's silly.
TJ, does Word Girl exist?
Hello, would I be the fan club president of someone who didn't exist?
Ah, my wish came true. Everything is exactly the way it was.
You wished for things to be normal? That's weird.
No, it's not. My life isn't perfect, and sometimes it's really frustrating being me. But even with all the bad stuff, I wouldn't want it any other way.
Oh, that's nice to hear, honey. Now let's keep enjoying your birthday party.
Yes! Really? That timing is very...
Unusual?
Well, actually, since I'm always being interrupted, it's not unusual. It's normal, everyday, commonplace. Ready, Bob? Word up! Woohoo!
And so we come to the end of a very unusual story about a world without Word Girl. And all because of one very enchanted birthday cake. Join us next time in another exciting episode of Word Girl!